Hey, what's up, YouTube? It's Black Spartan 504. Figured I'd do another video Saturday morning, and I got a water change to do. So after looking at a few videos and talking to some folks and coming up with my own way of doing my water changes to help make it an expeditious event, figured I'd share with y'all what I do. So this is my 75-gallon Reef Tank, going on close to 2 months now since I've had it up. And this morning I'm doing a 20-gallon water change. My nitrates right now are about 20 ppm, so a little high. I'm doing a 20-gallon water change. The way I have it set up is I got a couple of these 45-gallon trash cans, these boots on dollies. These things, that's the way to go. Because trying to lug around this water and using buckets, that's just bad, right? That's just a pain in the behind. So anyway, I got some salt water. I got an RODI unit mixed up. So I mixed my own water. Got some salt water that's been circulating since last night. Don't know if you can see inside the can here, but I got a couple of markers. It's kind of hard to see, not a lot of light, but I got a 10-gallon suction cup there, and then a 20-gallon. So I'm at the 20-gallon mark right now. Like I said, it's been circulating. Got a little heater in there, up to temperature, so it's ready to go. And then I have my empty. So I had some clean RODI water. I had about 5 gallons left. I went ahead and moved that into a 5-gallon bucket, so I'll make some more after I'm done with the water change. But basically, I take my utility pump. It's just a little 500 GPH utility pump. Once I shut down my sump pump, and I also turn off the circulation pumps because the water level gets down below the level of my pumps. I'll show you on the side of my tank here. I've got that might be kind of hard to see too, but I got 2 black pieces of electrical tape. The top edge of the first tape signifies 10 gallons, and then the bottom tape 20 gallons. So all I do is I just stop the pumps, stick the utility pump inside the tank, drain it down to that 20-gallon mark into the empty can, and then pump out the new fresh salt water from the the new can. So it's a pretty quick process. Probably take me less time than I've been speaking so far in the video to actually do it. But let me get set up, and I'll come back in a sec, show you guys. So first off, in my first video, I talked about the Neptune Apex Gold system that I have, the controller system. I'll tell you what, that is the best purchase I made so far for this aquarium. This makes life so easy. I can control my whole system just on my phone. So anyway, looking at it, I can see my pH is a little low. I'm sure the water change will help out with that rather than buffering. I figured I'd do the water change. Also, my salinity probably mid-range. I got the salt water mixed up at a concentration. I would drop that a little bit. But anyway, with this Apex, I don't have a camera set up yet, but I do have my feeding cycle set up, and I keep track of all my parameters. But all I got to do is come in here, open up here, and okay, turn off my sump pump. You see it just turned off, and then come in here, my circulation pumps left and right, turn them off. So now everything's off. The water level is basically in there, draining down to the level of my sump, and then and now I'm ready to go. So let me get the camera set up here. Take the utility pump out from mixing. Just kind of put it in the corner of the tank. Make sure I don't get a hold of anything that I really don't want to. That's inside there. Just go over here and kick it on. Drains pretty quickly. I'm just watching the level here to get down to the level of my my mark. And the easiest way to do it, I've made a mistake before and tried to turn it off at the switch rather than just lifting it up and breaking the head pressure, the siphon on the pump. The easiest way to do it is just to lift the pump up, break the siphon once it gets to level. All right. Just to make sure you guys can see, there's my 20 gallons just pumped out of the tank. As you can see, it gets down below the level of my power heads, like I said. Right there. Maybe just a tiny bit below the mark. I can just grab, you know, my bucket there and just, one of my little scoops, and just scoop out a couple of, you know, buckets of the old water, put it back in, get it level. So I'll go ahead now and get set up to move the utility pump from the old water into the fresh water and get it pumped back in. So we'll just take a few scoops here, get it pulled back in here, maybe a couple more. That's about right. All right, I think we got that. So all I'm gonna do now, take the pump out of here, transfer it over into the fresh water, ready to pump it out and into here. Lift it up, break the siphon. Get where I want it here.
So I'm trying to speed this up for you guys. I'm actually putting this video together on my iPhone, but the fastest speed I could fast forward is only 2 times. So at this point, I'm refilling the tank, just using a hose, following the water level up to try and you know keep the water going in from disturbing things as best I can. So once this finishes up, we'll pick up at the next step.
now that I've got my everything full, I'll kick the put the circulation pumps back in auto. Got them set right now to alternate. You'll see the one kicked on, this one kicks on, and 45 seconds later that one kicks on. That's how I have it set up to alternate. Put the sump pump back in auto. It just kicked back on, and I'm done. So let's see, pH, I don't know what I have to do there. I'm going to wait and see what happens for a few minutes as it starts to mix up there. And as you can see, it's already starting to go up a little bit as the 20 gallons drains down. So we'll see how things level out. I should get back up to roughly an 8.2, 8.25. That's what I'm looking for. So as long as that happens, everybody will be happy in the tank. So I had my bulb tip anemone over here. Have a little baby. I just got a rose anemone. I'll be happy once the clownfish actually go into it, but it was sitting up on top of this rock for whatever reason. Now I don't know if it was too much light or whatever, but it moved over here to the side, and actually right now it doesn't look too happy. It did have the bulbs really out. I'm thinking this piece of something I have trapped there is kind of bugging it, so see if I can take care of that real quick. But yeah, pH is up to an 8.17 now, so the water might have been a little bit warmer than it was in my tank, but not bad at all. So a successful 20-gallon water change. Give it a little bit more time, check my nitrates, and see where I ended up. This is Black Spartan 504. Like, subscribe, comment, whatever. Y'all take it easy. Later.